What's good, y'all? It's your boy Kobe, back with another video. And today, as you can read from the title, I just want to talk to you guys about how I stopped waiting for the perfect conditions to start moving and execute. Because I used to believe that everything had to sit up perfect. Like I was a perfectionist. I had to make sure everything aligned right before I took action. And I'm quite sure that a lot of you think that same way, or they may have a lot of people that same way. But I came to realize that that was a lie. You know, that's a lie that a lot of people face, because all that really creates is stagnation, because you're not moving. You're standing in one place. And I had to realize that, because it's like a lot of people think that the schedule has to be set up for them to go to the gym, or this has to be aligned right for them to do this and this and that, this and that. But really, in reality, all that does is just keep you stuck in the same position. And I had to come to realize that, to be honest with you, because I used to be like that a lot. I used to not move on certain things because I felt like this wasn't perfect and that wasn't perfect and stuff like that. And that's what changed my life, when I realized that, came to realization like, okay, damn, this much time had passed by and I still ain't do what I said I wanted to do. Or I was waiting on the schedule and waiting for time to be right, and it seems like the time never was right, or nothing was ever aligned perfect how I wanted to do. And I was just like, damn, I'm wasting so much time doing this, trying to wait for the perfect conditions, wait for the perfect moment, and that doesn't exist, And when I realized that, I started, no matter if I didn't have much time, I was just say if I was getting off of work late, I still went put some time into the gym. I had days to where I spent 2 to 3 hours in the gym. I had days where I spent 30 minutes to an hour into the gym. I have, and those most likely most of the days, because it just, time is never going to be perfect. Like, the situation and circumstances is never going to be perfect and aligned how you really want it to go. So you gotta learn how to just show up anyway. Like I said, I stopped waiting for the perfect moments and perfect conditions, and I just started moving, man. And that's what a lot of y'all have to do. You have to just take action anyway, show up anyway, because you're gonna move further than you would just sitting here waiting, and you accomplish a lot more. And like I said, man, once I stopped waiting, my life started to get better. I actually started to achieve more things and accomplish stuff that I said that I want to do. And even though it wasn't the path, and the path wasn't, as clear as I wanted it to be, I faced obstacles down the road, potholes, whatever. I faced all of that down the road, but I still ended up making it to the destination. I didn't just stop, because they had traffic, or just go the other way, I just kept pushing through, no matter if it was perfect or not. So I just wanted y'all all to remember that, man. I know it'd be hard sometimes, to where you feel like, man, my schedule is this, I'm dealing with this in my life or that in my life, and this part of my life right now is taking so much of my time and all this stuff like that. And I understand it, because I'm just like that. I'm human too. But everybody has seasons in their life, to where it's going to be different times and different points in their life that consumes the most of their time. You just got to know how to adjust and just move anyway. You don't have to wait for the perfect time, because all you're going to do is just be setting yourself back. You're going to just be planting your feet and just not moving. So that the main goal is just to keep on moving regardless of the conditions that you're facing. And when you do that, you too will realize that, man, I'm glad I made this. I'm glad I made this decision to move anyway, even when this wasn't even set up perfectly. I still made that decision to go and move. And trust me, man, you'll thank yourself later. So That's all I really got for this video, man. You know, I hope this resonated with some of you guys that goes through the same thing. Because like I said, I'm just now coming out of that, you know, mode to where I used to wait for perfect conditions and stuff like that. But just remember, just move anyway. Because when you do that, you'll thank yourself later, because you will see how far you moved and how far that you accomplished more things and stuff like that. And you'll thank yourself that you just didn't stay in the same place. So, yep, that's all for this video. If you found any value in it, as of always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this and more videos to come. So, it's your boy Kobe. Catch y'all guys in the next one. Peace.